All right. So in today's video, I'm wanting to kind of just explain how I list books using InventoryLab. That's my go-to. Wish there was a deal that was like just for listing and didn't have all this other inventory accounting and stuff. Because like I never use that. The only thing I use InventoryLab is for listing. I have other apps for inventory, or actually I just use Amazon for inventory, and then accounting I have other apps. So I really don't use it much. But anyways, so what I first do, cancel out of this. This is a book that I just scanned in. I got a little scanner over here where I just put it underneath, just dropped my controller and just smashed everywhere. Scans it in, select it. I always click on this top spot so I can kind of, I've already got it open, but just for showing sake, I always come in here, check out the listing. Usually I've bought it off Amazon. You can see it up here. So I have the price right here on Seller Amp, but you can always click here and see how much you paid for it. So I paid $16.70. So that's the first step on Inventory Labs, $16.70. And then obviously if you got more than one, put it in there. I put, every time I do this, it says purchase date, but I always put today's date that I'm like listing it. That way I have an idea of when I listed it rather than when I purchased it. Because, I mean, you're not really making money until you send it in, right? Supplier, I buy most of my books from Amazon. Sometimes the eBay's in there. And then I always do used in good condition. So that reason being is I have a lot of books that are probably above good condition, and I have a lot of books that might be just a little bit below. But usually when someone's buying a good condition, they don't really care much about, what it is. Especially with like college books or high school books for that matter. People don't care what it looks like. They're just trying to save some money on the stupid expensive college book and buy it used. Because you can see it's 84 used, but 122 new. So it's like ridiculous. Anyways, so if it's got a list price, what I've been doing lately is I've been trying to do it below new, because I have Be Cool to reprice it later after I've listed it all. So I'll go through and do the actual pricing. But so for Inventory Lab, just to make sure I'm listing fast, because listing takes a while, I always come here to list price and make sure that list price is going to be below the new. So see, the Amazon is at 122.66. So that's what Inventory Lab is trying to list it at without like asking me anything. So what I want to do is I want to come down and see the buy box used. I want to price it at the current buy box used, unless it's like a seasonal book and it's like the buy box used is stupid low, then you're just gonna have to battle the deactivated because of listing or prices error. So I really don't have an answer on how to deal with that. That's a whole nother video, and once I have a good answer, I'll update you guys. But when it comes to this, I always try to price it at the used buy box price, which is $84. That way it's below the new and below the Amazon, because like what I was saying earlier is if you price it above new, there's a high chance that Amazon's going to do this, have FBA inventory without active offers. As you can see right here, I have not like a whole bunch, because I've been trying to keep track of it, but I have quite a bit of inventory that's stranded, and the only reason why it's stranded is because Amazon has flagged it as being a high pricing error of most of these books, at least. So I want to try to avoid that. I don't want it to go right in there, because then it's a little headache to reprice it on Be Cool, because it goes straight there. They never actually list it for you. So what I want to do is I want to price it at buy box used at $84. 84, even go a little bit below. I try to go to the highest number, the full number, and then after that, add to batch. I have a label printer that as soon as the spinny thing stops, spits it out. They give me the tag number, or I guess SKU number. Is that what it's called? I think that's what it's called. And boom, book is listed. I grab the next book, and I continue on. I scan it in, click the title, come back, select it. See, I bought it on March 27th. Cracking the Nazi code. Nazi books, for some reason, go really well. I think it's all World War II. Not all World War II, but a lot of World War II books and World War I books sell really well. Anyways, got 733. I'm going to come down here, just make sure that I'm not above the new, which looks like I'm going to be pricing it above the new. Sometimes you'll be all right to do that, because you can see that we're still getting sales. Well, kind of at that low price where we're getting the sales, but we're still getting, like right here, probably getting a sale where the used price is above the new, which can happen because sometimes the new, like, let's look at it, the new price could be a non-prime. Yeah, see, the new price is 37 that's actually getting the buy box. Well, let's look at the new price without new price 26. So right here, this is probably, well, here, yeah, shoot, look, both of these that are priced, the new price that are priced at $26, both of them have a 61% rating, which is really bad, especially with how many ratings they have. Like, you should not be in the 60s, you should not be in the 80s, you should not be below 95%. I feel like, because you can mitigate that if you're on top of it. These people that are listed just don't give a crap, and they got 25 in stock on each of them. So yeah, no, they're not getting the buy box because they got such a bad positive rating. So in this case, we can price it above the new, which I'll probably put it at this 31 price. 32 price. We'll put it, well, we got this one right here, 35. We'll put it 35. So 35, I paid $7.33 for it, 7.33, today's date, Amazon, and then the used good stays there once you put it there, unless you come back with a book you've already sold and you've conditioned it differently. And then boom, spits it out after the circle thing goes away. Throw it on your, always throw it over the barcode. That way they don't scan the wrong barcode. Cover that up. And boom, on to the next. And that's how you list. And thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Later.